folks, 大家好，我是国良老师 and for this video I'll just like to share a bit on how do I strum the guitar. Okay, so even though it's a very simple and a very basic concept and there are going to be many information you can find on YouTube, but I would still like to share with you what I do and how I do it, and if it works for you, good. Alright, so but if it doesn't, I just want to throw it away, okay, and use whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, so folks, check this out. Whenever I strum, okay, I am always using the edge of my index finger for a downstroke. Okay, so from this angle you can see that I don't use nails much, but just keep those there so that I don't feel any pain. Okay, so now you will find that whenever I strum, I'm just going to use the edge of my nails coupled with a bit of the flash right here at the corner. Okay, so kind of like how you pinch someone, except you keep the index finger a bit forward. Alright, so from the side view, you will find that you get this kind of motion. Okay, so if I play an E minor on my left hand and I glide through using the edge of my index finger where the nails are, okay, that's how I do it. And you'll find that I tend to strum and I tend to curve my motion inwards, okay, towards the body, so that I get every single string. One of the common issues that I find is some folks might end up strumming outwards, okay, like this. Then you're correct or not? No. you want to try and make sure that whenever you strum, you curve the right hand motion inwards so you get every single string. Okay, so try that out. Okay, and in the event if you tend to forget and kind of strum outwards, just make sure that your downstroke, okay, right after the passing the first string, okay, the tip of your index finger touches the body or the pick guard. Alright, so you want to have this full sound, okay, for your E minor chord. So I glide from the 6th string all the way down to the 1st string and then resting on the top of the body right there. Okay, so that's how I do my downstroke. Now the next part is how do you do an upstroke. Okay, now whenever I'm playing an upstroke, I'm using the edge of my thumb. Okay, so when I do downstroke, I kind of push the index finger a bit in front. Okay, but when I flip over to my thumb when upstroke, okay, I kind of just push it a bit. Okay, just protrude that thumb a bit more. Okay, so that you get your upstroke right. Okay, so check this out. My downward motion with an E minor chord, and then my upstroke goes this way. Alright, so you'll find I kind of have a bit of flip and then I do an upward motion like this. So okay, so always remember when you're playing an upstroke, I tend to attack only about 3 to 4 strings. Okay, so I kind of range between 2 to 4 strings, but I definitely do not do this. Okay, unless if I want to end a song, okay, I could do that. Just look cool and sound cool, you see. But whenever I am playing an upstroke in the context of a down up or a strumming pattern, right, my upstroke hits only about 2 or 4 strings. Okay, so kind of like this. As opposed to this. Okay, so I kind of find that when you're doing an upstroke, it sounds better with you strumming only about 2 to 4 strings. Okay, I think that's a good sound to have as opposed to having that 5th and a 6th string. It kind of sounds a bit muddy when you have that much bass string ringing for the syncopated beats. Okay, so. Okay, so but this is my opinion, and of course if it works for you, steal it and use it, but if it doesn't, just remember, throw it away. Alright, so check this out. I'm just going to play E minor chord using down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strum. Okay, so my downward motion, remember, I'm using my index finger, and then for my upward motion, I'm using my thumb. Okay, and I kind of switch them in this manner. Okay, like how you count money, right? Okay, downward, downward motion, upward, strum. Okay, so in this manner. So try and practice that kind of motion: down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so the question is, why do you have to use both your index finger and your thumb and having this this kind of motion going through? Okay, I find that whenever you have both a downstroke and an upstroke played with the nails, it sounds much more consistent in my opinion. Okay, so when I play only with my index finger, okay, you will find that the downstroke, it's gonna be the contact point, it's gonna be the nails, right? But when it comes to an upstroke wise, if you're still using your nails, the flash tends to mellow the sound a bit, okay? So the downstroke might sound brighter and the upstroke might sound a bit warmer, okay? But that's about preference, you see. So if you like to have that sound, by all means go use it, all right? But in my opinion, I would prefer to have both sounds to be the same, downstroke and up, to have the nail kind of sound. Okay, so I have this. Okay, and if you are using a downward strum using the nails and an upward strum using the flash of your index finger, you sound like this. Okay, just a very minor bit of difference, but it's still there. And again, it's gonna be about your preference. Okay, so I just share with you what works for me. Okay, and remember, for me, downward, index, and then upward, it's going to be my thumb, and I do not aim for all 6 strings, only 2 to 4 strings. Okay, so when I play strumming patterns with that, this is how my right hand looks like. So you see, if I slow it down, it's just going to be this motion. Wiggle these 2 fingers around. All right, so I hope that helps, and yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.